So jumping into 2 Nephi chapter 3, we get prophecy about Joseph Smith himself as a choice and chosen seer of the lineage of Joseph of Egypt. And we learn many great things about Joseph Smith and the work that he was called to do. So I think I'll just jump into the scriptures here. And what do we see? So context here is Lehi giving blessings to his children, right? And he's
Joseph first, yeah. He's his younger son, one of his younger sons, Joseph.
So it kind of begins with him explaining that he was, named Joseph after Joseph of Egypt, and then he goes into prophecy about those blessings of Joseph of Egypt and how they and Lehi and his posterity are chosen to fulfill many of those great blessings. So he goes into this prophecy and he begins talking about a great prophet that will come forth, and he says it will be a prophet. He will be great like unto Moses, which already gives a lot of symbolism and power and understanding into the work that Joseph Smith was called to do. But even more so to them, who, as Nephi was, like they were much closer to Moses, and Moses meant a lot more to them probably than he does to us, right? Just with all the Jewish traditions and everything based around, Passover and everything that happened with Moses and Moses delivering them out of Egypt.
And the interesting thing too here is, just like Moses, who took the children of Israel and sought to free them physically from the bondage and the slavery that they were experiencing in Egypt, Joseph Smith was doing a very similar thing. There's a lot of parallels there, where him restoring the gospel, restoring truth to the earth, was truly seeking to free people spiritually, was seeking to restore what Christ had brought to the earth, right? The children of Israel were offered the fullness of the gospel. They were offered the blessings of the higher priesthood. They were being offered all things, and unfortunately rejected a lot of that. Well, when Christ came, he brought that fullness. He brought the salvation spiritually in its fullness and in its completeness, and that it wasn't able to last. Through apostasy, we know it wasn't able to last. So what did Joseph do? Well, people had become spiritually in bondage again. They didn't have that completeness, that fullness. And so by restoring the gospel, becoming that Moses type figure, he was once again leading people to a place where they could be untethered, where they could be spiritually reborn and allowed to flourish and not be limited.
Thank you for watching. If you found this content spiritually enlightening, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Like the gospel, these little things make all the difference, and it helps the algorithm push out better content for everyone to enjoy on YouTube.